Previously on High Stakes Poker.
I hold on to Antonio's coattails. That's how I do it.
As promised, the Locfondiari show took a bow.
10 years we've been friends. You don't love me?
Close and trusted business associate, yes. Love, no.
Doyle and Galfond had itchy trigger fingers.
Come on.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Talented Phil versus Lucky Phil.
So much for trying to bluff Phil Galfond.
And Rolex got ticked off by Antonio's antics.
Made a flush on me, huh, Rolex?
How many angles do you keep trying to go? Not just turn my hand over.
Well, you said I pulled an angle, and I don't think I pulled an angle. I'm just trying to get a read. I think that's allowed.
That's how Rolex does it.
I'm all in. Yeah, all my ladies jacked. Got my boots and diamonds, and I ain't holding back. I'm all in. Yeah, I'm going to kick it. Pocket rockets and ticket. If you got what it takes, you can play high stakes. I'm all in. These ladies ain't ladies unless they your ladies. Put your hand on a roster, that's what it takes. And if you got what it takes, then you can play high stakes.
From the Bellagio, this is High Stakes Poker. I'm Norm MacDonald. Usually in poker, running bad and playing bad go hand in hand, and no one knows this better than Daniel Negreanu. In the past 6 seasons of High Stakes Poker, he has either picked the wrong time to make moves, or when he got it in good, the cards did not cooperate. Well, I don't think Daniel's the kind of player who dwells in the past. He'll treat this season independently from the previous bad beats. But that doesn't mean there aren't more waiting for him. I think Daniel had better proceed with caution.
The trick is not to raise 40.
Well, Antonio's gone. He lost 86,000, but he won a lot in first session, so I don't think he's too unhappy.
Nothing.
And Kid Poker is going to take his seat.
Right.
There's only a couple thousand in the pot.
comes Daniel.
What's up, Daniel?
Welcome.
I just flew in for this game.
Are you ready?
And everything. Doyle, that's a fun jacket. Huh? There you go. Hey, Phil. How you doing, bud?
He's doing
Pretty
good.
good.
He's owned my soul in 2 huge pots.
Yeah?
He's
So you're
feeling
not
good.
doing well, Phil?
Nope.
He's down 88.8.
Doyle, let me look at his face. Yep, he's stuck.
You're right. You know, I had my 15-game winning streak. I'm starting a losing streak.
Daniel, don't throw your hand away. You got your weight.
Oh, I know.
You on the button.
Well, let me see what happens here. Where am I
How you
going?
want to raise it?
I do.
See?
Woohoo! It's fired up.
Oh, glad you showed up so soon.
What are you
Glad you showed up so soon. Appreciate
Well, Daniel comes with 200,000 to the table, and it doesn't take him long to commit 3,000 to the pot. He gets called by Bonetta and also Klein. This will be Daniel's first experience with these two players.
Not with 400 and 800 blinds, we didn't.
200 Andy with 4 and 800.
I won't argue with you.
Let's spend 5.
Daniel flops top pair.
Johnny Chan, it's never enough.
I had no idea.
Oh, you're out of it. You just
I
wanted to
didn't
make-
play last
When a
year.
man wants to bet he's got a dog, John,
That's 7,000.
he's usually got a dog.
I believe it. That's right. A big dog.
Bonetta tags along with jacks.
That's how I started yesterday. Put up my big blind, played the first hand, and won the first spot.
So you did?
Absolutely.
That's my plan.
And Daniel makes 2 pair.
A little extra room for that one.
16.
Open-ended straight draw for Bonetta.
If I just go broke the very first hand. Woo! He has ace, queen
On
of
Wednesday,
spades.
we had 2 all-ins in the first 5 hands.
In the bomber poker.
Let's roll
I'm going
that.
to rip
You
it
know
off.
each
You
other?
gives me a hand.
Yeah.
No help for Bonetta.
I like that. A tell. 'Cause I did it away from him. Mike Carroll says that if you throw the chips towards the player, it means you like your hand. If you throw it away, it's more likely to be a bluff.
Okay.
And if you gulp like this, that's also a sign of weakness. Okay.
I thought Carl said if you throw it at him aggressively.
No, but yeah, but if you throw it at him, no, this is like this move is definitely bluffish. But when you throw it away from the guy, super bluffish because it's a fear thing where you don't want to like look at the guy, you know.
You had the bluff, huh? You had the hand? You had something.
I had it. Okay. I could just book a winner this season. Enjoy, guys.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Thanks for playing.
Oh, I wouldn't mind booking the winner.
Somebody stop Antonio's cab. Antonio.
Antonio was action out tonight, actually.
How did you fold?
How did I fold?
Yeah.
A 4 and a 2.
So?
They weren't suited.
The ever-entertaining Daniel Negreanu starts this session off on the right foot.
I almost overlooked a straight flush. I'm not going to argue about what happened last year.
Yeah, you overlooked straight flush. Not against me anyway.
I found it, but I almost overlooked it. Swear
Today? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you have?
So I had about 8 hearts.
Re-raise.
I'm Eric, by the way.
Eric, good to meet you. I was going to ask, but I don't want to be rude.
That's right.
Huh?
They call me Rolex.
Rolex.
Phil
You're
Locke.
Rolex.
Phil Locke likes that name.
So it's heads up, and it'll cost Galfon another $15,000 to stay in.
Thank you.
He calls. Top pair for Bonetta.
I know why you gave me that 20,
Bill,
Doyle.
you're
You know
Bill.
you're going to forget about the 500.
Yeah, I'm Bill.
Yeah, I heard you're a good player.
He likes it.
Oh, then you got me confused with somebody else.
32,000.
What's your name?
Rob?
Rob.
Last time I was talking to you was at a tournament, and I was suggesting that you go on Dancing with the Stars.
Go with me on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, it was early on in the hockey season. We were talking a little hockey,
Yeah, I
and I
remember
said,
that.
yeah,
I would do it.
I know. So I thought you'd be good at it.
Back to the Bellagio and their high fountains. It's time for 30 seconds with Kara Scott.
Poker isn't a contact sport, but if it was, there would probably be some punches thrown. We asked our players who they'd like to go one-on-one with in an MMA ring.
So I have to pick someone that, first of all, I think I could beat, and second of all, wouldn't mind hurting.
Umberto Brennan.
Doyle Brunson. I think it'll be pretty easy.
I think he'd surprise you.
Helmuth, he's got a reach advantage on me, but I think I could hold my own.
Dario Minieri, because I don't like pain very much, and I think I can handle Dario.
Phil Locke. I would love to beat his ass.
Well, don't let these guys kid you. They are tremendously out of
When
shape.
I raised it, I thought I had the king, queen, and nine.
Oh, really?
And I looked back, there's the queen of hearts.
Klein's got the straddle on.
So help me.
I would have liked it if you had king, queen of diamonds. I know.
Folded around to Johnny. He raises it up to 4,500 with king, queen suited. And Galfon will try to pick on him.
I don't think I would want to run that one. Yeah, I would with you. But ordinarily, I wouldn't want to run that one twice.
Because you're too much of a dog.
Yeah.
Back to Johnny.
That was the solution. I didn't see it. I should just fold it in.
He calls. Johnny flops top pair. Galfon has the middle. Check, check.
Check.
Second check from Johnny. Induces a bet from Galfon.
13,500.
Somehow have that more, so it's easier. I call it 9. I call it.
Here comes the check raise.
$27,000 more.
Well, Galfon is not giving him much credit. Six pairs the board. Looks pretty safe to Chan.
$43.
$43.
Galfon is already counting his chips.
Oh, it might look stupid.
He looks a little confused.
I call.
He put Chan on a bluff, and he never took him off it.
Nice hand.
Kings and sixes.
Did look stupid.
Well, it looks like Johnny Chan might have found a way to exploit Galfon's aggressive style.
Does that help a little bit, Phil?
Takes a little, well, but that wasn't ownage. That was just.
That looks like ownage. That's ownage. Like, he didn't have that much.
Right, it was the same call.
He did not have a king.
Johnny Chan is now winning the most money, and he's sending a clear message to the table that he is Johnny effin' Chan, and they better be careful.
Raise, 2,500.
Another multi-way action pot. Chan and Locke both hit the queen. Johnny has a better kicker. Bonetta with a gutter ball.
10,000.
Klein calls with bottom pair.
33,300.
And that's Phil Locke's trademark. He says the amount of the bet, and then he puts it in. Locke believes he has the best hand. And he convinces Johnny.
Show a bluff you can.
Ace King of Diamonds is his biggest bluff you could throw right there.
Is that really a bluff? Because that looks like a nut to me.
Ace King of Diamonds would be the nuts.
That's a bluff
for me.
That's a bluff?
Ace King of Diamonds and the way
But
he's
if it
playing
makes
it.
you-
I'd be like, please call me, I got it.
I promise you this, that I had the best hand. Unless I'm wrong. I've been wrong tonight.
You won the pot, didn't you?
Hello, beautiful. Oh, yeah.
No one to play with. So play online at partypoker.com. It's fun, it's easy, it's the world's largest poker room.
You folded?
Back with more high-stakes poker.
What does that mean?
I noticed the ones you remembered.
And I had to reconstruct some of them.
I noticed the ones all you remembered. All have something in common.
Yeah.
All the cute girls he remembered.
The girls came first.
Yeah. He remembered Kara Scott. He remembered
Maria Ho, Lacey.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the old people that owe you money.
Follow them.
Just won a lot. Phil, no raise?
He doesn't like to play this many people.
Yeah,
I know.
people.
5-way limp to the flop.
2, 4, 5.
This many people in the pot, I just give up.
Bonetta flops kings and tens, and Klein has top pair with an open-ended straight draw.
5100.
Oh.
A lot of things weird.
2 to the turn.
Big blind thinks different.
The table's different?
Table's different.
The highest percentage of nut hands cracked in the
3 doesn't change anything. Bonetta continues with his kings and tens.
Raise.
Klein decides to make a big raise. He makes it another 44,000.
$44 more.
Rolex has to be thinking his kings and tens may not be the best hand.
That was a great show you did. It's filled with 150,000. I can't believe I ever has a hand.
But he calls.
Check.
Check.
One pair.
Sometimes.
Why do they call you Rolex?
Rolex dealer.
Oh, yeah? Is that a Rolex?
No, it's an Audemars.
I was going to say, it didn't look like a Rolex.
That's what I
Only
said.
Rolex can come up without a Rolex on, yeah?
That's just genius.
He's pushing Audemars. He's got an overstock on those, and he wants to get everybody talking
He
about
sells
it.
Rolexes, but there's other watches too in his shop, you know?
He's smart.
Rolexes.
Get everybody talking about the non-Rolex.
I told him if you can hand him taking and ripping it up. I just asked me to do it, and I said yes.
Whole gambit. We're just going to be the biggest.
Yeah?
About a year or two.
He's really on me,
Gonna
but I took my
explode.
jacket off. My jacket wasn't even off, and you had
Expanding to the moon.
the sticker right.
Klein
Like
straddles.
those guys, how they're like circling with the little stickers in the background.
Wait, I'm hiding them now.
Yeah, gotta hide them, kid. Always gotta hide them.
Film display.
I should probably make it a big amount because everyone limped.
Without
Let me
looking?
see. No, I'm with I have a decent hand. I should do it. Or fold, one or the other.
Cool.
Five limpers. And Klein checks.
Where the early limper, boys?
Chill, see what happens.
I
The
know.
raise I'm calling, obviously. Like, you can't fold to your...
6? Okay, that's much better.
Klein flops the best hand with a pair of queens. Croak and Bonetta each have open-ended straight draws. Everyone checks. Both Croak and Bonetta check their pairs and open-ended straight draws. Klein bets his top pair and open-ended straight draw. Bonetta calls. If you're wondering what the 0% beside Bonetta and Croak's name means, it's simply because they have the same hand and therefore cannot win the entire pot in a showdown.
Check.
Klein's queens stay the best.
What time am I playing till, do you know?
Have a queen.
Like 11:30.
That wins.
Rolex speaks for both him and Croak.
Crushed.
Wow.
Anything Bill wins or loses, he's going to match and give to charity. So.
Who is?
Bill Klein.
Which charity?
There's two of them. It's cystic fibrosis, attached to children, and then there's a place called the Shea Therapeutic Riding Center on San Juan Capistrano where they put disabled children, like autistic, on horseback to help them with their motor and mental skills.
That's the best news I've heard all day, because now I can pay him off and feel really good about it. Yeah.
Or you can
no matter what.
Or you can take my money because I match my losses.
If I call, you can just call him on there, whatever. If you win, you win money. If not, it goes to a good place.
Thank you.
No, but you still, it
On the
doesn't
big
matter if he wins or loses. The worst case is breaking even.
Well, if he breaks even, then
that's
or whatever he wins or loses.
Yeah, if he wins 100.
Oh, so busting him is good too.
Yeah.
Either way,
I feel better about it.
Getting all in with him is good.
I'm officially unbluffable now. Like I already was, but now it's like completely unbluffable.
I played earlier and I was down over 400, so that's already going in. So this is a separate day. This doesn't count against that.
That is a sick move of generosity. You're a kind and great man.
I believe in
Daniel puts an end to the limping, raising with ace-king.
600.
56. Thank you. I believe in karma.
Doyle calls.
You play a lot of home game, Bill?
Just a few.
This is right before he's going to ask,
just a few.
whereabouts? I'm in that.
I don't go to home games anyway. Just curious. I mean, you play pretty good. You must play somewhere. That's what I'm saying.
I just watch a lot of TV.
I don't believe that. I know you watch TV, but you play, maybe a couple of times a week or something.
No, not that.
Check.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking.
Doyle's hit the right flop.
That's good. If you watch a lot of TV, you can learn. That's good for.
You watch Phil Lockett bluff.
I do.
Yep.
He knows every move you make, Phil.
I haven't played a hand against him. Oh, one. I tried.
Well, the queen scares Doyle. I think he would have bet with any card under the queen.
994, and I was out of line.
And now he's beat.
Check.
Oh, I'm playing good.
And he knows it.
I guess you got two jacks.
With that, Daniel is up 29,000. Can he hold on to his winnings?
We play because poker's not a scratch-off ticket, a half-court jumper, or a knock on wood. It's no game of luck, poker. It's a game of patience and well-timed aggression. We know when we play, a little luck helps. But luck can't explain why final tables have so many familiar faces. We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
We're back at the beautiful Bellagio. And it's time for this week's High Stakes Legend.
No poker player in history is held in as high esteem by his peers as the late David "Chip" Reese. The whip-smart Reese was a Dartmouth graduate who rejected an offer from Stanford Law School so he could play professional poker. A stud wizard and hold'em master, Chip dominated cash games in Vegas for decades. He won the first 50K horse event at the World Series, and after his death, the event began presenting the David "Chip" Reese Memorial Trophy to its winners as a fitting tribute.
Chip Reese is considered to be the best all-around poker player who has ever lived. Johnny Chan is the best at this table. He's up $134,200. Folded to the blinds.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
Okay.
Raise.
Good neighbor, this.
3,500.
Both blinds wake up with real hands.
I'm sorry, too.
All in.
Ace 10 doesn't look so good anymore.
It's okay.
I called him with ace 9 before.
Well, there we go.
Not for that money. Not for that money.
It's pretty. It's not very deep.
Doyle didn't want to see a flop with eights. I don't blame him.
No, I was the small blind.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I raised the big. Yeah. Oh, you just want me to be the small blind again?
You don't have a big chip.
No, I don't have any big chips. You guys been playing it all this week, Doyle? Any games here at Bobby's room? No.
No.
Well, I like to start some. Would you like to start some, Daniel?
I can't. I'm busy, but I'm just curious. I gotta work.
Croak's trying to mix it up.
Actually, Eli dying to play.
I call.
We just need one other starter. Eli and I are ready to start every day.
Jennifer been playing.
Lock calls on his big blind.
Yeah. She won't come over and start usually, though. Sometimes.
Bottom pair for Croak, top pair for Lock.
If you start, it usually fills up.
4,500.
I call.
What games?
Quick bet and a call.
It depends on who's there when we start.
Yeah.
We kind of whoever's there chooses.
And two pair now for Croak.
No limit hold'em, and that's it.
Yep.
No limit games whatsoever.
We had PLO for the pot limit players. Nobody there likes it.
Yeah.
That's 8,000.
No, you played with us during the World
I
Series.
played once in the series, yeah, or twice.
Lock will stick around with top pair. Terrible card for Croak.
I just got counterfeited.
Wow.
Phil Locke, you are the best.
This is my. I love this hand.
Your
Jack.
blessings, Mr. Locke.
It's 40% of a royal, not a royal, of a straight flush.
20% of a roll.
I'm going to take off.
Croak says he's had enough. You are watching High Stakes Poker.
The IMP, you know.
Robert Croak's seat is indeed empty. He did not run well, but he handled himself with class, and we hope to see him back again.
By the way, for about half the show,
I think a large raise will work in this situation, so I might do it. For real this time, because I don't think he's got anything, so. Nah, check. One of these times I'll get aces when I say that. That's all set up, like, come on, never works, Phil.
Daniel fakes out the table, and we have a near family pot, only Lock sitting out. Ace is up for Klein, but a worse two pair for Bonetta, and that might get him in trouble.
Ooh, juicy. Yeah, but
That's 5,000.
3? Wow.
Klein flat call.
So at a step.
Johnny's going to peel with a gut shot. Blank on the turn. And Bonetta still convinced he has the best hand. That's 21,000. Klein assesses the situation and calls. Oh, both players have to hate the 4 cards straight.
Two pair.
And so they both check.
Wow, 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 wow. You played a big pot.
It looks like you went a little lighter with your hair.
At 10, I can't do it.
No, I'm the turn. I thought you would pop me. I'm calling you.
Same as the last time.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. I'm thinking King 10 again.
For sure, I'm calling. I mean, after what you just did the hand before, I'm gonna. You know, I can't put you on ace 5 or ace jack or ace queen.
So I didn't start with front. I started with super bleed.
Put you on ace 10 maybe.
The pros could learn a lot from this inane gibberish.
Doesn't make a difference.
Turned out to be a right play.
Yeah.
More the merrier.
Well, how's he going to get away? I mean, I can understand that. Guy wants to win 100.
Doyle mucks King 3.
It's real money, you know?
But Lock raises with King 3 to 3,000. That's because it's suited.
All those tournaments you're playing in over there, are they good tournaments or just?
Well, I made final table 2 in a row, so they must be real good.
No, but every time you're playing in a new tournament every day, seems like.
Who, me? In Europe?
Yeah.
Well, I was playing in the APPT in Sydney, and then before that I played in Vienna.
Flush draw for both Locke and Chan.
In Europe.
I don't know how you do it.
7,000.
Sydney, I went to have fun. You know, it was 8 of us. We went to concerts. And then I played the tournament too, but didn't think I'd do any good.
Raise.
Johnny's going to semi-bluff it.
120,400.
120,400.
That's net.
And a quick,
I was counting out.
enormous re-raise by Phil Locke. And he has Chan befuddled.
Oh, did you just drink my water? Yeah, you did.
I opened it, though. I opened the... Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right, no big deal.
I ripped mine off.
Oh, you did?
No, I ripped the label off, so no, it's mine.
That's weird. Cool.
Locke showing off to Doyle, and they both look pleased. Not Johnny.
Oh, boy. Poker is fun, but it's more fun when you're unstuck.
Locke is unstuck. He's up 25,000. Doyle has not lost his shirt yet, but the jacket's gone.
Raise to 2,500.
Chan opens his button.
Sorry.
Gets a customer in Phil Galfon. Daniel Negreanu with Big Slick and the big blind.
We raised to 10,800.
Johnny knows when he's beat.
You're OOP.
I know. It's hard to play OOP.
It's not that bad.
You made it kind of small.
They did?
Yeah, it's kind of small. I guess not.
Working on bet sizing. We're deep, right? So I should have made it more, like 14.5.
Yeah.
Oops.
How much more to me?
83?
83.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do this. All right, bud.
Good luck. Good luck, Daniel.
Okay. If you check.
Galfon wants to play a pot.
Probably bet about 12.5. Is that cool?
That's fine with me.
I'm not obligated to that, right? I can change my mind. Let's see. That's not binding, right?
It's not binding.
Okay, check then.
We said probably.
Yeah. I did say probably.
Daniel shows weakness. And you don't want to do that against Galfon.
14, huh?
He pounces.
14,000.
It works. Phil wins the pot.
Must have been like a king 10 or something like that.
What about I could have ace king, right?
Straddle. Could, yeah.
Yeah. I have ace king all the time. That's what I have.
This is high stakes poker. Rolex has stepped away from the table, so we're now six-handed.
Raise to 3,000. Raise to 13,000.
Doyle picks the wrong time to get aggressive with King Jack.
Sorry. I had so much fun in Australia. Yeah. So fun. Have you been there?
And Klein raises enough to put Doyle all in.
When it's summer there, like in December. We went to so many concerts.
98,000.
And
how long were you there?
I left here on the 2nd, got there on the 4th, and didn't leave till like the 15th. So I was there like.
And Dolly's thinking, This guy's supposed to be an amateur?
I don't want to go. That's in January. Yeah, you need to go for longer than that.
I was afraid of.
This trip, I didn't even plan on.
I was right next door.
Barry Greenstein has re-entered the game. This is his third straight session on high-stakes poker this season. The first time around, he lost a 600K pot to Antonio. Then he got stacked by Phil Ruffin.
Yeah, straight.
Flush ace high.
In the second session, he ran into Mike Baxter's trips on back-to-back hands.
Yeah, that's the worst card in the deck.
Then doubled through Julian when his ace-king beat pocket queen.
I'm going to show me queen over spades.
He's got the rest of this session to try and recoup his losses. Barry's bought in for $200,000.
$9.95.
Yeah, $10 for it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Rolex, how do I do it?
How do I?
Minus 87, plus 20.
You're the best. You're one notch better than Antonio.
Golf fund is better than me, but.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Galfon raises Johnny's limp.
You don't like that one.
And now Daniel's playing a Daniel kind of hand.
2 or 3, that's it. I understand. I'm not folding, I'll tell you that one.
Let's see if I see a little bit.
Doyle eventually calls with King Jack.
So to win a pot with this many people.
It is.
Yeah. It's not fun. Right, we're going to have to plow hard.
All right.
5 to the flop. Doyle flops jacks with a nut flush draw. Klein flops jacks with a worse flush draw and a worse kicker. But Galfon has the best hand right now.
All in.
Pass.
All in from Doyle Brunson. Gets the best hand out.
How much is it?
Klein probably thinks he's in pretty good shape.
Got a call.
And now he's going to find out what kind of shape he's in.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Totally destroyed.
I think I have a little problem here.
Doyle's happy to finally be in a big pot with way the best of it.
I'll take my hand back now. Pretty sick to see that hand. I had an ace, no spade. Can't call with all you guys behind me. Oh, you did good.
You made the nuts, Doyle.
And he makes the nuts.
25, 28, that's 30.
$95,700.
That's more than I thought, Bill.
Oh, I knew a rolling here. This is, of all people to play an angle.
It's always when they
38-7.
More than I thought.
38-7.
But the table is...
No rebuy.
So the table's ahead.
Yeah.
Table's ahead.
Usually I like to come in when the table's stuck and the winners have left.
It's okay, Barry. Doyle's still stuck.
It's just like poker. At first you play, and maybe you're not so good. So you practice, and then you practice some more. And you know what? Eventually you find your rhythm, your game, and you get better. And there you are, a poker player. Learn to play better poker for free at the world's largest online poker site, PokerStars.com, and find the poker star in you.
Welcome back to High Stakes Poker. As we said before the break, Doyle Brunson's still stuck over $100,000, with the rest of the table doing well and hoping to do better.
I'll do around the 32s.
I'm in.
Raise to 3,000.
Anyone object?
I'll do a round of anything.
Like I said, I don't want to do 12s, but I'll do them.
Okay, so one round of 16.
Whatever you guys want.
Okay.
I'm in it for
I want to do that.
You want to do 32, Doyle?
I love Doyle.
All right, 32.
Wow, you smoke.
He's in, Barry's in, Locke, you have no choice.
I have no choice. I go with...
You're in for 32?
Klein trying to thin the field with pocket sixes.
I'll take it. If I'm doing 32s, I better get
Okay,
some.
here,
Yeah.
you can keep it.
Oh,
for a
yeah.
while.
Oh, nice.
Wow, look at that. What's the price on that?
That's
Just
good.
bounce right into the
price was
on
a
top of
very,
cash.
very hard. That was now.
Galfon calls with
You
threes.
fail to realize it.
That's good if you get a cop stops you and he sees that. That's good for you.
All the bad stuff trickled out. Now the good stuff is left in it.
Daniel can't resist the price.
The law of independent trials does not apply to this
cash, and I
lucky
couldn't see
emulator.
anything that he had. It was horrible. No one at the table as a rebounder.
Bingo set for Phil Galfon.
I mean, I've watched every season. This is the quietest show I've seen. Me and Doyle got it all in. He had 30,000 left. He looked at one ace, and he had pair aces. And I had ace 9. That was the only real all-in.
No, and I had a flush against flush a while ago.
And I folded 2 diamonds, too.
And rather than checking to the razor,
It was the smallest spot of that.
he leads into this pot.
No, I'm saying.
Daniel has a gut shot but gets out of the way.
Well, the first show we had like 4 all-ins. That guy was sitting, the silly man guy was telling me that.
We started out fast. We just slowed down.
Yep.
The 32 hopefully will wake some people up.
Klein makes the call.
I'm hoping.
The last time these two faced off,
Wakes up.
Klein pulled off a monster bluff on the river.
It doesn't have. Oh, it does have the year on
And
it.
don't you think
I thought it would be better if it didn't.
that Phil Galfon doesn't remember that? And now he bets 61,000.
Is that 3 stacks of yellows behind? Is there more?
61,000.
Oh.
3 stacks of yellows, 1 stack of blues.
Thank you.
Klein has picked up the open ender. And that's good enough for a call. The pot is ballooned out over $200,000. The river misses Klein.
I'm all in.
And Galfon goes all in.
I think I got the wrong set. I think I got the wrong set.
Klein talking to himself.
Don't be nervous. It's going to charity one way or the other, right? That's, you don't have to move it in. You don't have to move it in. God, I can't tell if you're just trying to get back at me because you really don't like me that much, or oh, you really got me.
He's really suspicious of a bluff.
Think long, you think wrong.
But he folds.
Good hand. Good hand.
They got you on. Come
Not
on.
a bluff.
He said he had
I'd
a
love
set.
to show him a bluff.
He said he had a set. You can't beat a set.
So round 2 to Phil Galfon.
You won that hand.
Next time on High Stakes Poker.
Enter the Cherry Bomber.
It's a season finale like no other.
I'm going wild. Fuck wild. Promise it's nothing personal.
Shot me with my own bullet.
As Johnny heats up,
You raced me too many pots.
Chan, the Orient Express, with the sand trap.
Wow.
and Rolex goes animal in 2 gigantic pots.
The only good thing is you don't have enough chips for me to fold.
Okay, then I'm all in.
I should keep my mouth shut.